Every bump and surface on the clavicle has a purpose. Let's decode the major muscle and ligament attachments one step at a time. First, identify the anterior surface, then the attachments become easy. Our first attachment is the clavicular head of Pectoralis Major. It originates from the medial half of the anterior surface of the clavicle. Watch how this attachment forms the clavicular head of Pectoralis Major on clavicle. It is the deltoid muscle on anterior side. It originates from the anterior border of the lateral third of the clavicle. This forms the clavicular part of the deltoid muscle on the clavicle. 2 attachments down. Now let's turn the clavicle around. Let's examine the posterior surface. First attachment is the Sternocleidomastoid. Look closely. The Sternocleidomastoid attaches to the superior surface of the medial third of the clavicle. This forms the clavicular head of the SCM muscle. Next, the trapezius. Notice how the trapezius inserts onto the posterior border of the lateral third of the clavicle. These fibers help stabilize and elevate the shoulder. That's the posterior surface complete. Now let's move to the inferior side. Finally, let's turn the clavicle over and explore the inferior surface, where 1 muscle and 3 important ligaments attach. Next, let's locate the subclavius muscle. The subclavius inserts into the subclavian groove on the inferior surface of the clavicle. It helps stabilize the clavicle during shoulder movements. Finally, let's complete the clavicle with its ligaments. The first supporting ligament is the Costoclavicular Ligament. The Conoid Ligament forms the medial part of the Costoclavicular Ligament and attaches to the conoid tubercle. Just beside it, the Trapezoid Ligament forms the lateral part and attaches to the trapezoid line. Conoid and Trapezoid Ligament form the Costoclavicular Ligament. Remember the clavicle in 3 surfaces: anterior, posterior, and inferior. Once you know the surface, locating every muscle and ligament attachment becomes much easier.